Hi, and welcome to FAHN 342. This semester, we've got a really exciting semester ahead of us, and there's lots and lots and lots of things to learn. So what I wanted to do is go over some of the tools that you're going to need to purchase. The hand illustration part of this semester is going to be on your own, and it's going to be at home. So there's a few things that you need to purchase in order to be really successful. The first thing you need to get is your class syllabus. Now this is available from the bookstore, and it comes in a format like this. It may have a different color cover on it, but the content should be the same. And inside this, you'll have different croquis that we'll use for different kinds of illustrations. I've got step-by-step instructions for everything that you could possibly need, including the hand illustrations and also your computer lessons. So you'll have to bring this to the computer lab as well every week, and it'll be indispensable for you at home. So that's the first thing you're going to need to purchase. The second thing is you're going to need some tracing paper for doing your drawings. And the tracing paper, it's a clear paper that you can see through. Utrecht is a really good place to buy art supplies. They're fairly inexpensive, and they do give a discount to students. Now, if you're drawing a drawing like this, here I've got 2 t-shirts, which we'll be doing in your first lesson, it's really hard to keep it really symmetrical. So what we do, and this is in your syllabus, you'll have the croquis, which is kind of like a paper doll that will slip underneath the tracing paper, and you'll be able to make your drawing on top of it. And then when you're all finished, we simply take the croquis out, and voila, we have our perfect drawing. And you can see where regular bond paper wouldn't work for this, because that's why we need to be able to see through it. So you do need to purchase a tablet of tracing paper that is 9 by 12. All right, next on our list is a mechanical pencil. And a mechanical pencil is a little different than a regular number 2 pencil. This is a number 2 pencil. And you can see just by looking at this how much sharper the point is on the number 2. On the mechanical pencil. And it also comes with little leads, so that you can take the leads and you can make them go in and out. And I'll just show you a difference between the stroke. That's your mechanical pencil, and here's our big old fat. Now, also, the mechanical pencils erase easier, and you're going to need to get an eraser. The kind of eraser that I really like is this one right here. It's called a Tough Stuff eraser, and it looks like a pencil, but it actually just has one end of it is where you would normally draw. It's just a great big old fat eraser, and it comes out just like you would take it out of a mechanical pencil. You also are going to need to get some pens, and I've suggested that you buy an 01 and an 05. And the 01, and the difference between the 01 and the 05 is the thickness of the point. And I move this over so you can see it a little bit better. And we want to be able to draw thin lines, and we want to be able to draw fatter lines. So let me just put this right here so you can kind of see the difference. And our 01, which is this one, you can see it's a fairly thin line. We'll use that for our details. Our 05, see how much thicker that is? And you can do a really good job of getting really fine details with the 1 and a really nice clear outline with the 5. So you do need 2 different line weights. A regular Sharpie, even though it says ultra thin, is not sharp enough, so don't get that. A couple other things you're going to need to purchase. You're going to need a 3-ring notebook to put your syllabus in. And 1.5 inches is just about right. You can see here I've just got it. It's about 1.5 inches. I'll put it up so you can see the spine. And all of your notes for the semester are going to go in here. You will be referring to this workbook a lot. And if it's just all over the place and it's loose, you won't know what's what, and you'll get very, very confused, and you will not be able to be very successful. So just get a little 3-ring notebook to put your syllabus in. I suggest that you buy the Illustrator software. And you can rent it through the Creative Cloud. It'd be 3 months, 6 months, or a year, or you can buy it. Now the great thing about the Creative Cloud is that it continuously updates. So as soon as a new version comes out, you don't have to repurchase it. It just automatically updates to that new version, which is a really, really nice thing. You've always got the latest version that you're working on. And you're going to need somehow to get me your hand illustrations. And what I suggest you do is I'm going to let you turn it in a variety of ways. One, you can turn in a hard copy. That hard copy will be turned in your tracing paper, your grading sheet, whatever I've asked for, and it'll be due on the night that's on your calendar. Another way to get it to me is to scan it or save it. And you can save it as a JPEG or you can save it as a PDF file, and you can put that into the Dropbox on D2L, and you just need to be sure that you put it in the Dropbox in a timely manner so that it's not late. So I was somehow you're going to have to decide what's the best way to get those hand illustrations to me. The computer illustrations will just save our Illustrator files as a PDF, and that's what you will put into the Dropbox. I think once you get used to the Dropbox, and I get used to the Dropbox, that'll probably be the easiest, most effective way to get things graded and get it back to you. You do not need to print out a hard copy of your Illustrator lessons. Everything will be graded online. Another thing you're going to need to purchase is a membership to lynda.com. It's probably going to run you about $36 for the semester, and that is a great deal, cheaper than most textbooks. And you'll have access to all the lynda.com lessons that we will be using, and you can access them from home, or you can access them from the computer lab. If you do think you're going to be listening to lynda.com at the computer lab, you're going to need to bring some earphones because you can plug them right in. Let's see, you also are going to need, speaking of saving, you're going to need to save your files to something. We can't save everything to the hard drive of the computers in the computer lab. You can save it to the hard drive of your computer at home, but if you want to transfer files back and forth, you're going to need some means of saving them. So you're going to need to purchase some sort of little flash drive. I suggest at least a 2 gigabyte flash drive, and that'll be more than enough for the semester. I also suggest that you get a free Google Dropbox, and it's a cloud storage, and that way you've got them backed up as a cloud storage. And we'll talk more about that when we get to the computer lab and we're actually saving things. And that's about it. If you purchase all of these supplies, I think you'll be very successful in FAHN 342.